everyone, my name is Decent5 and welcome back to the 5th episode of my Skylanders Imaginators Ultra Nightmare Locke, where I will only be using one Sensei from each element and Kaos. And very quickly, to start things off, I am making a slight revision to the rules, which I've only just come up with because that is the state of my creativity in this world. But I think I'm going to change it so that, seeing as Kaos is both the mascot of the Locke and with the key thing about this Locke being and Kaos, I think what would make for a more interesting case would be that in addition to the use of Kaos in Sensei areas that are strong, he could also be used when fighting a boss, or in, I guess, most cases where Imaginators are stronger. So I think I'll probably switch to that as well, like switch to Kaos when its Imaginators are stronger, and that does it, of course, then include the boss fights, just because I think it would be funny.
Looks like a vulture battleship is heading our way.
The other thing that you may have noticed, I am now on PS4, not Xbox. That is because my PS4 is in my room and it is much easier to record from my PS4 than the Xbox, which is downstairs. So I, spent a couple of days very quickly going through the game on my PS4 and making sure that I had a nightmare unlocked, so that I could play now the Locke. So like, nothing's changed about the Locke. I've technically everything I've done so far is still and as I was saying, technically everything I've done so far is legitimate, so much as I've still beaten those levels. The only difference here is that I am now playing on the PS4 instead and carrying on where I left off. So if no one has an issue with that, then we'll all be okay in the future. That's wonderful. Tense focus moment. I would really like, having that easy charge at the very beginning of the fifth level where I just doesn't make for the best continuation. That's great. The other big important thing to mention is that.
What's your step here, Skylander?
Switch to PS4, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, so this is the first thing that I've recorded in a semi-decent amount of time. That's great, I can right, so yes, that's mostly attributed to moving house and going back to school, so I've had a lot of work to deal with. But yeah, as of when this is being recorded, I have uploaded either one or two things. I've recorded either one or two things, I can't remember, but they've been uploaded, and so now I'm kind of forced to record something because I need content. I would quite like to maintain once a week upload. That would be nice. It shouldn't take too much work, so that I will be able to do it despite school. Would be nice. Die, come on. Oh, these characters are so much better than up close and personal. They make life easier, that's for definite.
A gold medal winning performance.
Sure, gold. What element are you
Skylanders
now? There we go. Fire.
Heads up, Skylander. A vulture cargo ship is
Joy. I love listening to it back voice. Come on. Oh, I can't be bothered to change in this case because well, you see, I spend like 5 seconds in this room. There. Okay, so I spend like 5 seconds in this room doing this puzzle, and I don't have to fight any enemies, so it's not as if changing is going to have any consequence. So I'm not going to. Also, these things are really annoying, like why can't I jump over it? That makes literally 0 sense. if I'm on the block above it, why can't I, you know, go past? Because incoherent logic is an issue that plagues most games in the modern world, even though it shouldn't make a difference, because it's a game, it's a fictional reality, and no, I beg to differ. I have an argument to make, and I have pedantics to be pedantic about, and I have an awful jump to make. I don't like, I was today years old when I realised I could do that. That's embarrassing, to say the least.
Capital! Now see this control panel out here? Come and use it to start...
No, I don't see the control panel, don't know what you're talking about. Oh, do you know what? So Kaos, as part of his attacks, he summons Doomlanders, and the particular one that he summons is the Knight Doomlander. And while it was completely unintentional, I do find it rather ironic that just as I decide to use Kaos in a boss fight, it is then such the case that I will be using the same Doomlanders to fight, or same summoned of mine Doomlanders to fight a certain Doomlander of Chaos's, the original Chaos's, not the clone, so it's the one that I've got. Lore! There's a big bomb again. Another thing that actually is rather, well, you could say lazy or interesting, depends on your perspective of things. I'm going to go with interesting, is that a lot of the attacks that are used by the Imaginators are based on other attacks in the games. Like Jetpack has his bombing run, and that's inspiration for one of the air Imaginator attacks for Elemental. So yeah, it's funny. I then, of course, there's the argument to make that it's lazy because they, you know, reuse things, but what's life without a little bit of reuse of material that you've already made because it's okay and you can reuse it and it makes your life easier.
More specifically, use it to knock the explosive crates overboard as quickly as you can.
I'm just going to say that now. I hate the crane. The up and down controls are the same as the moving forwards and backwards, which makes it, you know, stupidly irritating to move the wrecking ball around, because is it not going to let me knock over that thing? I swear, if I can't do this, because it's so irritating that I can't, you know, move this normal. There we go. It's so annoying that the up and down controls, like you'll have situations where you swing it forward and you'll miss the target completely because it's gone up. It's some of the most infuriating stuff in the universe. I just want to hit the bloody volt. Oh, I just want to hit the vultures and you know, move on with my life. But no. See, well, I mean that was because I missed. But yeah.
Boom goes the vulture.
Boom goes another vulture. Oh dear lord. I think the crane is probably second to only the cake, just the general cake section of my least favourite things in this game. Like, it could have been a good thing, and a crane is, you know, not the worst idea they've ever had for something to introduce in the game. I'm looking at you, cake section. But... one other thing that I do definitely plan on doing at some point in the future. Oh my god, I'm rubbish with the crane. One thing that I definitely do plan on doing in the future is like sort of things that you could change about the Skylanders games to make them better as like a series. One of the things that I would let me hit the vulture. Thank you. Wonderful. Anyway, one of the things that I do plan on amending, it's not really amending, but you know, saying about Imaginators is that get rid of the cake section and come up with a much better way of getting into Chaos' Scars, like maybe like an extra level. So what we had in Giant, there was the level where you had to go to the Trollheim security place and get the shield around Chaos' lair and move. I don't know what you could use for the fortress in this case, but you know, anything's more interesting than hate. Oh, can I not be hit from a million miles away? That would be nice.
Who dares challenge me?
Although, I guess I
Why
should
does
have
Type
asked
1
before I
only have
defeated them
600
all.
health? Like,
No
there are
idea why we made these
cores with
tunnels
more
so
health than
hard to
him.
jump
That's
Skylanders,
not really the best thing to have out of the Sensei, not gonna lie. Skip. Thank you.
Senseis are stronger
Oh,
here.
yay, Chaos! One of only 2 occasions where I now get to use him.
Behold my catchphrase of doom!
I like Chaos. Chaos is actually... I get why Activision made Chaos, despite the break of law temporary only to them saying, oh, it's one of his clones that decided they wanted to go join the Skylanders, but even Chaos' motive of wanting to take over Skylanders himself, you know,
sorry I don't have a spare jetpack.
if he works with the other Chaos, let's be honest, who do we think is really going to be more difficult to topple? Chaos or, well, rather
Water
simply...
Skylanders are stronger here.
Well, changing again. Rather simply, you know, all the Skylanders are kind of obvious. Oh well, anyway, I know how they did it because Chaos was so popular to play as in Traptree. It was a cash grab, let's be honest, but still, it was a good cash grab. Dead. One less thing to worry about. So the more damage I do to this guy where I'm not in a position where I can be hit, the better. Combo! 700 damage. And he's dead!
Back to the grave
Nice.
with you! Although I don't know if you originally came from the grave.
Oh, more stuff I can't skip straight away.
Tech Skylanders are stronger here.
That's another change to go ahead. Oh, chain reaction is... Hang on, how much health does chain reaction have left? Not a good amount, let's be honest. This is my killing Vulcan attack. Just fly up in the sky, what can they do about it? Brilliant. You know, they do the whole strong areas, allegedly because of like the theming of the area. It's probably one of the few places where the theming actually lines up with it literally being a room full of an engine and gears and such like. I guess it definitely works for tech. And I probably had something else to say, but I've definitely forgotten it. More food, that's good in case I have to use chain reaction again.
No mathematician, but
Don't
that just
remember.
leaves one more to go.
Oh, some of the things that the characters some of the things that the characters say are really annoying, like, oh, mathematician, like, nobody cares. Like, if you almost guarantee everyone wants to skip.
This way.
Like, unless you're playing through for literally the first time, it's unlikely you actually want to listen to the cutscenes. Oh, that was a much quicker way out than in. And I don't. Oh, hang on. I'm going to be one shy of full health. Yes, I am one shy of full health, and I have never
So if we're
been
going to
irritated.
actually fly the ship again, we'll want to unchain it from the hangar.
Oh, great,
And if we
I'm
want to
changing
unchain it
again.
from the hangar, just unscrew the pin on this.
Fun. I feel like I'm doing a ping pong between chain reaction and Grave Clobber. And I'm not going to lie.
Hey, it worked! And nothing seems broken. Bonus!
Oh, why more fighting? Die. Thank you. How much health does this guy have? Is it 700 damage to him and then however many hits it took? A lot, not going to lie. A little bit extreme for a middle of the range.
Light Skylanders are
Oh well, I'm
stronger
changing.
here.
That's wonderful. We're going back out after this, so we're going to have to switch back to Grave Clobber again. Wow, they like Grave Clobber. Like the little ones. Once they get going, they do like 100 damage each time, and it sucks. Would you mind going away? Don't damage, guys. Please go away. Thank you. Yep, get back, not interested. Where am I going? I'm going up here to load the cannon. Joy. Forgot I can do that. Anyone want to explain to me why this is a light themed area? Also, just as a sort of like random thing, I really feel like the area down the bottom here would have been a much better place for the Sensei Battleground. It's sort of a definitely much more rounded, or in this case squarish, arena for you to put the thing in, as opposed to the weird rectangular, very small area that they chose to do it for this level. Although I guess the small area could be by design and by choice, but I definitely would prefer a large area because it means there's more space to move around and you're less likely to get hit by something. I really don't like small arenas. You can't go anywhere. And actually, no, if Kaos wanted to beat us, he should just put us all in a small area where he is immune to damage, and then defeat our entire army of Skylanders. Why can't I just walk over that? That seems logical. Oh well. Anyway, I think it would be nice if there was sort of like an actual league scenario with Skylanders, instead of just being out of Skylanders and restarting the level. I guess restarting the level is the lose case scenario, but I really feel like it would be nice if there was sort of like an Ultra Nightmare mode where I don't think Brandon, this is my Ultra Nightmare lot, but let's be honest, it really isn't. I really wish there was one where there was a proper lose situation where you had to completely restart. I mean, it would be very difficult, but I mean, I guess that's kind of what locks are. Except in my case, I'm going to keep playing until I beat the lock, even if I lose the lock officially, because, well, why not? Oh, birdie bird, birdie bird. Oh, I'm missing one of them. Still the birdie bird. Did not mean to do that combo, but oh well. That's what I'm talking about. Stupid birds, so much damage, and it's very annoying. I'm getting out of the way of these birds before I take before I lose my health. I really think the birds, I don't think you can comprehend the campfire with the birds. I hate them so much. Still one more. Go away. Die. I've got to die. Go away, nobody wants you. The face that not even a mummy could love. Oh no, please. Stop taking damage. That would be great. You guys take damage faster now. Oh no. No more damage. Oh no, so I can hit any of them. Ooh, that's nice. One of my favourite pseudo advantages of having not fully maxed out characters. While they may have lower health than regular, you can get them to level up in the middle, just when you think it's all over, and it's all nice and wonderful, great. I hate this unscrewing, but it's so tedious.
Crossing over into the afterlife.
There's a big vulture in that box. I'm not breaking that box. I would quite like to not fight a big massive vulture that can do loads of damage to me. That's not great. Other than the actual container, I'm not going. Oh great, I am going up there. Okay,
open, clamps removed. I suppose all that's
no
left to do
more
now is head to the bridge and fly this ship
going
out
in
of
and
here.
out and having to change those
and
to
suppose it goes
Skylanders
without
because the
saying
elements
that I would
decide
still
to
very
change
much
very
like to
much.
buy my lunch at some point too.
That could be useful, and I'm too late. I could really have done with a dashing character, so I didn't do that. You'd think I wouldn't get it with the massive arrow, but oh well.
Okay, Skylander, you get to the main panel up there and regain
And
control
as
of the
per
ship.
the rule
Me,
change,
I'll be
I switch us to Chaos.
Behold my catchphrase of doom!
Thick Chaos, these guys. Because fun.
down the galley, taking back what's mine.
And now we have the Doomlander fight.
Okay, sky losers!
Irony.
I'm just glad you're not an imaginator! Too much!
Can Chaos please have a boost ability? That'd be nice. I really hate the Night Bat. He runs around and he has this massive sweeping attack. Go away! Oh no, oh no. If you could get to the next stage where it doesn't do this very much, that'd be nice.
Shiver me timbers!
Close, I don't like that.
Doomlander! Literally! That's what I like to see!
Go down this for me, please. Thank you.
Knocked off a part!
Oh, yay.
Well,
Great.
I would normally be extremely angry at you,
Oh,
Sky
I'm just
Heroes.
summoning more Doomlanders. Stupid dumb.
Now you're in for it, Skylander!
Alright, Doomlander! Slice this ridiculous sky loser! That's what I like to see!
No way. Oh, well, at least by not attacking my Doomlanders, I survived longer. Oh, so much that. Oh, the wrecking ball bit's gonna be annoying.
Well, guess what? It's not!
You knocked off some of its gear!
Ooh, I love how every time you knock off some of its gear, it does more damage, but you can do more damage to it as well, because it loses its armor, but it gets a boost from Chaos.
Chop, chop! You know what would make this battle a lot more fun? Wrecking ball!
I strongly beg to differ. At least you get a more wide shot of the arena. Nice, get hit again. Thank you, Chaos, for doing more damage to him than I am. I do hope to get them to the island.
Take that, Sensei!
Come on.
This isn't funny,
I beg to differ, it's definitely very funny here. Ooh, I did not realise I'd already taken damage now. I should really pay more attention. Notice how that's a key thing with me, pay attention. Come on, right, there we go. Another level beat. Great. Well, I say another level beat. I've still got the shit thing, but that has no actual consequences.
Something to distract you while the main course continues to destroy your precious Skylands. Good luck dealing with that.
Oh, yay. Ooh, depending on how well I do in this, maybe I should do a Chaos solo run. I mean, I genuinely don't think that would be a great idea, just because I struggle enough to win. Or was it?
Well, Skylander, we did it.
Well, I'm not sure.
Well, my monster remains at large.
It really just be, you know, nice. Oh, I forgot, it's one of those really annoying cutscenes where they do the thing. No lives lost. Let's go. Oh no, we do the stupid guacamole fight. This is the third most annoying thing in the game. Actually, no. Actually, yes, because the other thing that I'm thinking of is part of the cake section.
According to the battleship's guacamole detecting radar.
Why would it have a guacamole detecting radar? There's stupid stuff, and then there's guacamole detecting radar.
Okay, Skylander, you're gonna need to steer this battleship around and blast that guacamole monster with our cannon.
I feel like it would it wouldn't be good because I'd see it as
If you want to change direction, use our handy-dandy direction.
I think it would be cool if, well, it's cool. It would be definitely more interesting if, by extension of the guacamole monster fight, that when if your ship takes too much damage, then your Skylander starts to take damage as well.
Evasive action!
Just because make life more difficult, which is not the best thing, but you know. No, you can't take you. What? I've genuinely not seen that before.
There are no shields. Uh-oh.
We should take this much damage to the ship door. Come on, guacamole monster. I think it's fun.
We're chipping away at him. No pun intended there.
Blow up the thing, blow up the thing, blow up the thing, blow up the thing. Thank you.
It's coming!
Yeah, I know it's coming. I'm not flying jetpack.
Yes, yes!
If you can hear button mashing, then I'm sorry. This is button mashing. This fight was made for button mashing. Button mashing was made for this fight. I'm not sure what way round the idiom would in such a case go.
I say, he's an angry guacamole monster.
There we go. Stage 2 joy. I find it very funny that he's just standing next to Jetpack at Chaos. Die arm. Ah, there's a lot of damage that I've dealt to it there.
Hit the arm, Skylander, the arm!
I'll grab the Mega Cannon after I've beaten this arm. Or maybe not.
Mega cannons.
Go away, like one or two just for that Mega Cannon.
Watch out, Skylander!
May as well use it while I can. The only interesting thing that I definitely will say about the guacamole monster fight is that there are three coherent stages. We have the mini monsters and we're like, oh that's it, and then the arms turn up and then there's more mini monsters, and then the head turns up and there's more mini monsters and there's arms. Like,
Shooting those salsa bats causes a big explosion.
what?
Come on, man!
Oh well.
Oh, blast!
Mega cannon.
At least it doesn't completely reset the fight. That was very irritating. I thought I was out of the way, but clearly not. Now I've got to redo this bit. Fun! Just when I thought I was starting to grow to like the guacamole monster fight, and it decided to annoy me.
That guacamole arm is vulnerable now. Shoot it!
wait for mega cannons, don't wait for mega cannons.
Mega cannons.
It is technically a waste because I've got to wait for a stupid arm to swing before I can do anything.
Now is the time to blast his guac arms.
Oh, not quite. I still don't understand how guacamole can deal that much damage, but oh well. Let me do damage anyway. And now for the head.
Gad! There it is!
Not quite sure where that came out from, but oh well. That was tight. Come on, Guacky, shoot me. Thank you. Now I can grab mega cannons and start firing. Regular cannon fire again.
Mega cannons.
Right in the face. Where's my next mega cannon? There we are.
Mega cannons.
Heads up!
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but oh well. That was one unnecessary hit that I didn't have to take. Oh, well, for crying out loud. I'm getting very irritated now. I'm not paying attention. The arm's doing non-consequential damage. Like, what the hell's the point if there's no consequences? Why?
You'll sink our battleship if we keep
I am
getting
doing very, very rubbish at the guacamole monster fight. I am doing rubbish.
Mega cannons.
Maybe I can do it third time. Third time's the charm, as they like to say. Come on, I actually don't want to lose anymore. It's boring. I don't like the guacamole monster fight. Mega cannons and please die. I'm not hit by the arm.
Watch out, Skylander!
Ship repaired.
Oh, that's bad. Can things not be bad? That would be nice. I needed that repair, otherwise I would have lost.
Ship
bad.
repaired.
Come on. Nearly done.
Can't take too many more
Oh,
of those,
crying out
Skylander!
loud. Where's the nearest repair?
Ship
Mega
repaired.
cannons. What annoys me? Oh,
I say, he's an angry guacamole monster, isn't he?
they're so big and they do so much damage. And it's guacamole, I may be growing to resent my choice as Imaginators is my favourite game. And still growing, I still very much like being able to create my Imaginator, but the guacamole fight is disastrously annoying. Raping by here. That's mega cannon. Give me that.
Mega cannon.
End this now, end this now, end this now. There. I'm done. I am finally done. That stupid guacamole monster fight. Why are there thingamajig little jetpacks going around on the ship? Oh, I really want an next gen console. I won't have to wait for it to load to be able to skip. There we go.
Yes, indeed. That'll be the last time a giant monster made in...
And now I quickly run to Fizzland and the episode ends. While I'm on my way, may as well do the outro. Thank you guys very much for sticking around and watching me be completely horrendously rubbish at the guacamole monster fight. And with that, once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!